Alright, hello everyone. Sorry, running a little bit late there. I was still nomming away, then suddenly realised, oh yeah, stream. Okay, so let's get things set up, shall we? Lights. Slightly less blinding. Other lights. Slightly less blinding. Camera's ready. Let's make sure that the game can be picked up. Wonders. Let's also sort out the camera. That one down to 0. Okay. Boop over to the main screen. Turn on the in-game music. Turn off the Not Miracle of Sounds music. And there we are. Forgetting us know how to make us feel special. I was eating. I was finishing my food. Nah, you weren't forgotten. I just let time slip away a little bit more than I had intended. Carnita, hello. Hello and good Sunday. See you figured out the resolution issue. Yes, it was a bitrate thing. So basically, if you set your bitrate above 7,500 on OBS, which Restream had automatically set to 10,000, which YouTube is perfectly happy with, then it just immediately decreases it to the resolution down to 720. But as long as you keep the bitrate 7,500 or lower, then Twitch is like, cool. So I just set that and it seems to be working. So good. And yeah, I know, no Miracle of Sound really is gutting. Not much I can do about that, unfortunately. Now, why was that saying I just finished a battle? Maybe did I save it off at that point? I must have. Yeah, it's the end of a turn. Okay. Because I definitely hard saved to last night before I turned the computer off. But anyway, how are the rest of you doing? Hope you are having a good Sunday so far. We're back here live on Twitch and the UpTubs, making sure that this system works. This guy is trying... Wait, has he sieged me? Interesting. False flag strike. Your battles against Valenka Yon of Do Mekraz have barely gotten interesting, and sure enough, your people are already complaining about the war. You seal the decree for public lashing when a malicious chancellor slinks out of the shadows. Oh, great warlord! The rabble is growing restless, especially in Moraklim. What succor do they think they are owed? The Chancellor shuffles forward and wets his lips. Your commoners have developed such confidence. They forget they shouldn't fear Valenkion. They must fear you. Put your people back in line, my warlord, your Chancellor advises. Hurt them dearly. Crush their hearts. Then blame Valenkion. So we can launch an attack on our own citizens. We lose 2 population pass. Sabotage the construction. Oh, this is just for stability? I don't care about that. Brutally slaughter the weak Valakrin fallen embers. Make it look like Valenkion's handiwork. Who even are you? Oh, Volkarin. He was the most recent hero I recruited. Yeah, we're not killing him. I don't care how miserable the population is. The population is miserable because they're under siege. I assume. By one dude. Not exactly quivering. And you are so pitiable, I'm just going to auto-resolve that. Not worth my time. And look at that, success! And you guys are ecstatic again. I know that because I just built a bathhouse here. Okay, so, what do we want? Wait, did you cancel your stone walls? You did. You were building stone walls when that siege happened. Alright, build them again then. I got my money back. And the Berserker. I can recruit Berserkers. Sweet. Start with 98 hit points. 4 armor. Not too shabby. Okay, so in your army, you've only got the 1 warrior. You definitely need another. And I think what we said previously is that we would drop the skirmisher, bring in the warrior. The only thing I'm not sure about is the war shaman. The healing is useful. We'll keep you for now. Hey, Nastani. Okay, so what else do we need to deal with? Well, we need to repair a whole bunch of things. Let's start with the mines, because mines equals money. And then farms equals pop growth. That's all I can afford for now. We've got ruins. You're the only one that doesn't. These guys are totally trespassing right now. Oh, there's my guy. I thought for some reason that was the dwarves, but it's not. And I think we probably want to go and punish Promisal. Oh no, you've sent an army, and that is in fact their Do Mekraz army. Do Mekraz is level 10, you're at level 14. Do Mekraz is probably going to be an easier one to go after, so maybe we should do that. And you're being raided. I mean, we have the 9 units here. So let's start making use of them. We're explorifying, so you can continue doing that. Ashwall. That's the first of these guys that we've seen. You were trying to get over to here. And you, I think, are basically just going to start climbing up in the mountains to see what's over on this side. Borak can annex another province. Excellent. What are we after? We can get the mana shrine from there. We can block off Kelton some more. I think I kind of like that idea. You don't have any quarries. You also don't have any farms. We should probably get some farms going. So let's farm there. You got a vendor. I doubt that there's... Oh no, we can. We can get the battle ritual site. Sounds good to me. We found something. Domain has been invaded. You receive 5 grievances for each turn a ruler you're not at war with is trespassing your domain. This can be used to announce to declare war. Okay. And then we still have that summon wild animal, but I don't think I need it right now. And in fact, we are losing a little bit of mana at the moment. But that should be easily resolved once I get one of my mana shrines set up. And we're being attacked by... Oh, it's you. Okay, so we want our ruler to kill Onsiljan. They have a fucking dragoon. Okay, this time they do have 2 ranged guys and 1 skirmisher. So they don't have any frontliners at all. What are you? Ranger, because of course you are. Okay. Well, first things first. Bring out the warriors. And having in the past seen just how dangerous you are. I think we need to let them close with us. So we'll move over there. And you over to this side. Almost forgot about the archers. Almost. I'll do blight damage, eh? Hit kind of hard. It did immobilize them, alright. But they are now very much in range. Ow. Afflicting miasma. Units passing through or ending a turn in the hex will be afflicted with weakened. Well, that's annoying. So burning does straight up just jump from target to target. I thought it would only do the adjacent ones, but no. Oh, lightning can leap. That's the advantage of lightning. Fire is literally just the adjacent. Alright, so they're all burning. Burn, baby, burn. You can rush around here. You were immobilized, annoyingly. We are going to be severely weakened. Not a huge amount I can do about that. We're just going to move forwards to try and get these guys held up. You're going to true shot the dragoons. Because screw those guys. And everyone is bleeding. It's locked in position. Come around here. You unfortunately can't hit anything. You need to move. You cannot survive another round like the last one. I should have marked this guy before I started shooting him. That was actually a mistake. Let's do it now. So we did kill one of the models, that's good. And now you are bleeding 2, so you're going to be suffering 8, 12 damage. You have 13 hit points! Ah! Except now you can move forwards. Hold on. This isn't over. Come on, 25%. Nah. Worth a try. Can you at least turn around? Oh, it was a 3 model unit? Even better. Sure, go and stand in the poison. Suits me. Oh, you were distracted, hence you were flanked. Okay. So you can rush up here and just womp them. Which I kind of like the idea of. Mostly want you running forwards. What's this? Reckless Rage. Yes. Ah! Now you can whomp this guy in one hit. And you are still burning on fire, so you will die at the end of your next turn. The problem is, that's the end of your next turn. I kind of like to see you dying before then. Are you able to move yet? Yes, you are. Good. Oh, I've already moved him. Otherwise I could have had him do his second attack thing. Collective bleeding, good. You're going to be taking... you're going to be taking a lot of damage. But again, it's at the end of your turn. What I want to do is have you rush forwards just to pin these guys. Let's actually knock them out. Resisted. Disappointed! Actually, don't have that. I want you to actually be able to throw your javelin still. What you can do from here. Come on, 35%, let's do it! Hey, you hit them instead. Fine. I'll allow it. These guys have -1 armor and -3 status. Ah. Yeah, that miasma really hurts, actually. Did I edit my racial traits? I did, yes. Should probably have shot them. Our racial traits are... Hardy, Ferocious, and Strong. Hardy gives us +8 hit points. Ferocious means we deal more damage from retaliation and opportunity attacks. And Strong means we do extra damage. Because we're ogres! You have a 25% chance of hitting that guy. I'll take it. Hit the wrong guy again, but hey, at least you're hitting them and not me. Don't have any attack spells, do I? Some of the Reckless makes you berserk. That would actually make us steadfast, right? No, it doesn't. Steadfast is steadfast. Okay, never mind. Okay, let's see what they do. Womp womp. Well, he'll die at the end of this turn. Good. Okay, so first of all, markers prey this fool. We only have a 25% chance of hitting. It's kind of bad. Let's move it here. Move you up there just to finish them off. One hit, which does a bit of damage. However, but wait, there's more. How about you do that again, but 3 times? Great. Still can't quite kill him. So how about you come up here and bop him? How about you come up here and bop him? Doesn't matter that I'm going through the poison mushrooms. This battle will be done by the end of this turn. I hope. Now you should be more than capable of murdering his ass. And thus they have been cloven in twain. We did lose our legendary skirmisher, unfortunately, but I do feel like the skirmishers are becoming obsolete. I also kind of feel like the war shaman's obsolete. I need to replace you with something else. Maybe another fury. They just do a lot more damage. Or another warrior. Our warriors are just so solid. Alright, you need to do that another 3 times, and then you'll hit level 4. And you need to do that another 6. Oh, reach level 12. I was like, what is your major ambition? I'm not seeing it here. Reach level 12. Duh. You're currently level 7. He's currently level 9. So you're still a ways away from that. And except for that one guy dying, we didn't actually take that much damage. So I definitely feel like we can continue this forward movement. I could summon a wild animal. Yes, let's. And give it to you. It's free troops. And we kind of need that at the moment, though that is going to cost me a lot of mana. So we really need to get the mana sources sorted. So let's have you repair, you repair, you repair. Ah, can't go through ash wall. Okay. Use the tower! We'll just hog the coast, see what's up here. Another city over there. And you have seen basically everything you can. Now let's get out of here before you get stuck. Planet Gorge built a blacksmith. Unfortunately, money is kind of an issue because we took so much damage, so you're gonna do nothing for a little while. There is mana up there we could pinch. But I think that most desperately right now, we just need the mines. And we collected the remains of Unsil John. Did you have any good gear? You have a bow. I want that. So yes, we are going to be selling your remains. Because then what I can do is I can go to my heroes, I can go to Zarkeen, and be like, hey! I found a bow for you. So you do 17 damage, that is 20 damage. 9 of which being frost, which is less resisted, usually. You Savage Striker, a big game hunter, you have Thorn Shot. This bow literally just does damage. This one is actually poisoned. So you'll cause bleeds and poisons. Okay. Then the armor you're wearing is better than what's available. Although, we have now the mage, who doesn't have any armor. So you can have the enchanted plate, which gives you status resist and bolstered defense whenever you're hit. Or you just straight up get more hit points. I think I'm just going to give you straight up more hit points. Did the one where your non-hero units heal 10 hit points in the world every turn and I ride nightmares. Interesting. Nightmares stack morale debuffs and units retreat, causing attacks of opportunity. Good combo. I mean, we did just take... what's this tome called? Tome of Revelry, which will cause things like that to happen. Bounty, don't care. Zathel is trying to get Helheim. That is unacceptable. Just how hard are you trying to get Helheim? Ooh, you're only just behind me. So I would say we probably need to boost your allegiance a bit. Just to make sure that we stay ahead. And also, we have a lot of Imperium right now. Is there anything that we want to buy? Coast, River and Underground produces extra food. That one would probably be good. Units can build roads. An extra Whispering Stone, maybe. Units and cities gain vision range and sensing range. I kind of like that one. Be able to see further sounds useful. I've been invaded. Oh, it's you again. Hey Davidius. Loving this playthrough, trying to catch up on yesterday's streams. Nice. Oh, did I make them... Right, because I don't use Miracle of Sound anymore, they're automatically available on Twitch again. Ah! Arrgh. The Colossus Moon, the full moon draws closer to your world. Its pull on the oceans climbs to unprecedented levels. This is a moon unlike any you've seen before. It glows like a white-hot steel shield. Soon, salty waves stir with such violence they wash over beaches and cliffs alike. Storm clouds black as ink form over the seas and deluge the continent, their burdens spilling on the saturated surface of the realm. The Colossus Moon reigns supreme. Shores cannot contain the seas and thunderstorms flood the lands. So thunderstorms will be active in combat, which I think is the random lightning strikes. And random regions become swamps. Okay, that's kind of cool. Each turn, all units become wet, and one random unit takes lightning damage. Interesting. Huh. Settled down there. I don't like that at all. I really need to use that 4th city slot soon. Loved all the names that ChatGPT came up with the Greek ogres, though. Yeah, they were really good. I've actually been kind of impressed by ChatGPT. On the side, I've been doing a game jam with some of my friends in the UK, and been using ChatGPT pretty heavily for that. The game's basically about the resistance in Belgium during the Second World War. So a lot of like the points of interest, locations, character names, that's all generated by ChatGPT, and then I've also been using it to procedurally generate like missions. So we have it programmed that you basically need to go around this city in Belgium, La Rochelle? I forgot what I called it. And find intel, and then you can basically put these pieces of intel together to create a plan, and then that plan is an action you can undertake. But it requires 3 pieces of intel. It requires a when, a what, and a where. And then mixing those 3 pieces, I can basically create sentences, which gives you like the overall narrative of what that plan is going to be. So it's like, let me just go and find one of the actual examples, rather than trying to make this up on the fly. Like, I'm not going to share the whole thing, that's still in dev, but yeah, let's see. What was it? Recent. Classified, top secret. Come on. So for example, it's word has reached us that, that's one of the randomly gen parts. NPC has a soft spot for eau de vie de poire, and a bottle of this hard to find pear spirit could likely bring them to our side. That is the action part of the what. In light of this, it is prudent to, that is the narrative setup for the next bit, set up a meet-at location, that's the where. It will take us hours to properly organise and execute this, that's the when. And we really need to get moving. We don't know how much longer we have, that is your expiry. So then each of those sections we basically generate, and then we can put them all together into a sentence, as long as the structure is the same. Brutalos, what a name! Yeah, I really like the name. Like, actually, ChatGPT's been really good for naming stuff. Definitely would recommend it for that. Okay, we are on the outskirts of Do Mekraz. I wonder how many troops they have defending this place. Blood Fury weapons! Grants us +5 morale and +1 strengthened when they kill a unit. Melee and physical damage does more damage. Excellent. I'd quite like to have Rock Blast. I'd like to have an attack spell. Units in target-friendly army gain 30% more experience. I don't need shield units. My shield units are already amazing. I'm going to take Rock Blast. And we are 100% going to start preparing Blood Fury weapons. We get next turn. Good timing! The Tharnak Gorge has finished building. Okay, what else do I need to repair, first of all? Those ruins. Those ruins. You were never damaged. You don't have any ruins. Perfect, okay. Well, I do kind of feel like we need markets and stuff. Armories for better drafting. How's your happiness? Your happiness is not great, so let's build you a tavern. Could really do with having a second farm for you. Arclim can also build... No, you can't. Building the walls. You could get a berserker, however. What about Borak? You're building the battle ritual site. So we could actually start recruiting that berserker now. Let's do that. New Empire development skill available. All cities in the Empire instantly gain extra population. That's pretty nice. Gain a siege project slot. That would be useful considering what we're about to do. Sure. And Hammerhall has returned to Hammerhall. Bounty has been posted. We've been invaded. Infestation is sending forces. An underground one? They're miles away. Why are they sending an invasion to me? Just because I'm the freaking player? Ah! Seems weird, a Dutch person being so into Belgian things these days, but I guess that's because of my work going on. Yes, it is. I've gotten a lot of respect for the Belgian resistance since actually studying up on Belgium. They did a lot more than you'd expect. Like 80% of all continental allied intel came through Belgium. You are really starting to mass some forces over here. This is making me a little uncomfortable there, buddy. Also, Helheim. Are we still ahead in that race? Yes. As long as we stay ahead, that's the important thing. And cast the spell. It's going to cost me a lot of mana. Ouch. Okay, that upkeep is not cheap. We really need to get mana production stuff going again. Okay. We have still several turns worth before that becomes really problematic. There's another city over here, potentially. Oh, it's the capital. Hmm. We still haven't explored anything underground. There's Abydo. Really wish it was possible to set up a naming list for cities. Like Abydo I know that we used, but other ones not so much. Alright, are there any other armies around here? There's that one, which we should probably try to kill. Oh, and that one too. Okay, that's more than I expected. Shit. Tier 4 battle mage. Tharnak has produced a Fury. Cool. I mean, we do kind of just want to leave troops sitting behind, resting and preparing. Borak can build a thing. Borak is going to need to build me a shrine. It's time to get this mana production online. We're ready to cast a spell. Not doing that. Promise Soul is sent a war party. Ah! Promise Soul is this guy. And all of my armies and heroes are up here. Run a quick save here. Different guys. Oh yeah, what was the unit we got? Oh yeah, Crocodile. Cool! I was considering getting this game, I was wondering how challenging I can make it. Oh, you can make it challenging. Like, I'm playing on normal right now and I'm being tested. Separating. Interesting to see. So I can draw these two in the fight without them. Do it. So we're catching this army outside of the city, so these guys aren't intervening. 3 spears, 1 ranged, 2 ranged, support, and then their big hitting transmuter, which we're going to need to try to target down. Are they racially profiling ogres? Is that why I'm in a war with lots of people? So you can set your own alignment effectively. Nothing is preset by the game. So that's me. I'm kind of evil. And also the world setting is that the free cities are hostile. And I also made it so that there's a lot of free cities. So we have a lot of hostile free cities. And that honestly is probably one of my favourite settings I've found so far. It's actually a lot of fun. Alright, we need to clump up and defend. Because I think that my ranged capabilities are going to be better than theirs. As long as I don't get zapped by too many lightning bolts. My mage, so we probably want to try to set up here in the center if we can. Everyone's facing the right way. Spacing matters. Otherwise, thank you, and that hurts. You did not move. That's okay. And of course, I was the one hit. I got my mage. You do blight damage, which means I don't resist it very well, because I've got lots of anti-physical damage. You only have one of those. You only have one of those. Okay. Those transmuters. Yes. Right. Before I do anything else, I want to make sure that's one of these guys from a good spot as possible before I drop this on you. This is strengthening everyone so they do more damage. Then I'm also going to mark you as prey, which reduces your defenses. It means that every hit against you is a blank. Now we're doing 73 damage. There we go. Sniper! I can actually get up into their face. I think I probably should. Geezers. Don't they just make you wet? I don't care. Everyone's already soaking wet. Why can't you move further? Your Juggernaut boots are actually really annoying, because you should be able to move through all of this, but it's saying that you can't, because I can't select that location because it just destroys it. You were not immobilized, were you? No. I need to double check what exactly Juggernaut to here. Grants +2 defense. Mobility for you is kind of more important. What similar games to this are there? How to relate? Yeah, so the Outer World thing is very Civilization. It's basically Civ. And then the battles themselves are like Heroes of Might and Magic. Oh, hang on. You should do that shooting again. And kill him. Yes! Got him! Alright, that's their most dangerous unit off the field. I'll move you here. Can you then move adjacent? No. It's really annoying. Pretty sure it's a bug, but it's a very annoying one. Okay, this is going alright. Those two, and these two. They could attack, but I kind of want you to use your shield walls to bolster your defenses, which will do automatically, so that's fine. You hit your own guy. Oops. You blinded me. You could have attacked me from the rear, but you chose not to. That's an interesting decision. Oh, you can't be flanked because of your defense stance. Okay, that's useful. You can't hit anyone incredibly reliably. You can come over here and whomp their support guy, which I think I like the idea of. Whomp. This is my archer, who is currently out of range of everything. So let's move you into a position where you're going to be able to do a lot more damage in the future. And then just start pinging at this guy. And this is going to make everyone around them bleed. And poison. You are in for a world of hurt. You may as well just move to here and basically be doing the same thing. Pew pew. You may as well shoot that guy. And move here, then shoot that guy. Better. It takes some aids to action. Okay. We're going to use the warriors to eat their retaliate. Which means the crocodile can then get in behind them for a nice flank. May as well shoot that guy. Your accuracy leaves something to be desired, but you get a lot of shots off, and you make them bleed for every hit that you get. I thought. Defenses are sundered. I don't want you turning away from them, because otherwise they'll be flanking, so we're just going to attack the skirmisher straight ahead of you. Against whom you actually do more damage. Nice crit there. So many more. Oh, the obsidian weapons makes everything bleed. Right. Got other. That will... Crocodiles I get by creating, or was it a lucky thing I got? I have a spell that can summon animals. And a crocodile is what I summoned. You went after the crocodiles. That means you're going to get flanked by the axemen, so... It's fine. Let's see. Can you reach anyone? Yeah, you can. Let's send you here. I'm not going to make you do your action just yet. I don't know if I want to move you here. This will take both of your actions. Why are you so inaccurate? Probably should move here to get more... Well, except now you're going to be vulnerable to those guys. Can't cast regen yet, can you? You, but I just used you. Ah, you won't get fire a spell again. Let's use that. You could actually just straight up kill them. Well, do that. Because now these guys aren't in any risk. That was not a kill. Oh, because he grazed him. Damn it. You don't happen to be adjacent to anything dead, do you? No. I might have gotten the Furies killed here. So let's stone skin them just to be sure. You go ahead and hit them in the back. That did not cancel their retaliate though. That unit's dead. I think I'm going to try to stun you. You have a 90% chance of success. Do it. Stunned. Good. Alright, and then you go into a rage. And then murder his face. These two units I'm a little concerned about. But we have just... I was going to say killed their big damage dealer, but that's not true. The gun is still there. Although the gun is... Oh, okay. You're moving miles back. You're going to be really inaccurate. Missed. You're going after the archers as I thought you might, but you only do 2 damage. That's fine. You're going after the archers as well. You do 1 damage. Okay, that's why I gave him stone skin. And they die because all the bleeds have been stacking. Right, I'd kind of forgotten that was a thing. Awesome, that actually worked out quite nicely. And oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. You're in range. But before I do that, let... You shoot them. You shoot them. you shoot them. Have... What does the most damage? Have you shoot them again. Five resistance. You guys are kind of tough. 105 hit points too. What tier are you? Ah, you're champions. Second highest tier, so kind of understandable that you're so tough. And I'm going to move you here, and I'm just going to whomp you with the shields to try and stun you again. Stunned. Okay, they can't act. So you just come up here and just murder these faces. Boop. You may as well come up here and just hit them. I think you missed earlier what I said about Tharnak Gorge not technically being in a gorge. I did miss that. Say it again. Oh, and they died from the bleed. So I did lose... Oh, I did lose a warrior. And the crocodiles? I didn't notice them die. But one of the warriors did become legendary. And our second hero became level 5. Man, the archers almost died. Oh, they were zapped by the lightning? Damn it! Alright, so how strong are you? 645. I mean, you alone are stronger than they are, although you are really badly hurt. You go this way. And you are coming over here. Scouter either. I'll send you this way then. You're doing a lot of stuff at sea. Wow. Hero leveled up. This is the mage. So we could give you pyromancy, which means that you stack even more burning when you hit stuff. Oh, this adds it to your magic attacks. I see. Yeah, see, it's now added here. New Empire development skill. We can get, when you win a battle, you have a 25% chance of gaining a tier 1 or 2 unit that can be produced in a city. Or instantly summon a bandit army under your control to the throne city. Okay. Volkarian has gained a level of renown. Ah! You got a major ambition. Excellent. Win combat in enemy territory. Yeah, you did. While army leader, units in this army have plus 10 hit point regeneration in the world map. Nice. I love the fact you got the major ambition before we even did the minor. In fact, I don't tend to pillage much, so your minor one may never actually come to pass. I think we're just going to have lots of... Oh, can you only do this once? Yeah, it doesn't say repeatable. Ah, so we have to pillage. Just because it's an open area, the name seems wrong, but that might just be me. Would have just left it as Tharnak. It was one of those random gem names. I quite liked it. I mean, it could be like a hidden gorge somewhere in the forest. We're being pillaged, because of course we are. With that in mind, I think what I will do is start marching this army southwards. What do you have? A warrior and a fury. 3 warriors. You kind of want another fury. I mean, ideally what you'd want is another hero, which we could grab. Wouldn't be able to afford it until next turn if we don't build anything else. And everything is building something. Yeah, next turn we'd be able to afford a hero. I think I may do that. Are those missions on the space one? No, they just introduced the ambitions with this latest update that dropped last week. They are brand new. Okay, now we're going to spend the 60 to get another hero slot. So again, we have no reason to be able to recruit goblins. We can do first elves. There's a mage and a ritualist available. Grow governed city to 16 population. Governed city maintains positive stability for 5 turns. Industrious. Oh, it's more production. Okay. Conqueror needs you to actually go after enemy throne cities and sieges, which harder to get. Don't care about privateer. Elitist is really easy to get. The problem being, I already have an elitist. Fight alongside the ruler. I guess that doesn't necessarily mean they have to be in the same army. I hadn't actually considered that. As long as they kind of move together with their own armies, then that would work. Defender have a highly fortified city and also win battles in friendly territory. We fight quite a lot of battles in friendly territory at the moment. And then Raider. Raider I'm just not interested in. So I think that this is going to be Elven Mage, Elven Ritualist. Or we just go for the Ogre Defender. And try to get him to fight alongside the ruler. And agricultural governors are really good because they just make your city grow faster. I think we're just going to go for him. Right, you need to get your ass over here, pronto. That also actually means I don't necessarily need this fury anymore. Ooh, and you're mounted. Interesting. Right, first things first, we are going to reset your skills. So I can choose for myself. So the class defender is indeed different from the warrior. So you can either go Sentinel, damage via retaliation and opportunity attacks, which would stack really nicely with your ogre abilities. Or Shield Bearer. When entering defense mode, this unit and all adjacent allies receive +2 defense until the start of next turn. We also have a signature skill. Stacking hit points, stacking defense, or Initiate of Chaos. Base attacks have a chance of removing positive effects. Or at the start of each turn, gain 2 defense and 2 resistance until the start of next turn or until the unit moves. So as long as they don't move, you're going to be stacking a ton of defense with that. Plus, Materium itself gives defense to non-army units. I think you're going to be an Initiate Materium. We don't have any of those yet. And you can also do Defensive Formation. While army leader, all non-hero units in the army grant defense and resistance to adjacent friendlies. Wait, so even though you didn't help Bort kill his mother or add him to the recruitment pool, he's still there just as well you ignored him. He turned up anyway. Oh, thank you, Davidius. It was indeed my birthday last Monday. No, it's still the same week as Sunday. Monday. Or taunt. Target enemy is inflicted with a base 90% chance of becoming taunted, which means they have to attack him. And this is also where you can start stacking hit points. The crazy thing is, very little of this is mutually exclusive. I think I like the idea of defensive formation. Status resistance I'm not as interested in. Shield bearer. This and adjacent friendly units deal 10% more damage, or have status resist. You can get to the shield via that. You can get to this via either of those. So this ain't really blocking anything, and being able to do more damage is good. And this also, again, affects adjacent. So if you have an archer behind you, that's still adjacent. Now I do want to get Still a Stone, because that sounds awesome. And then I think we'll take Offensive Vanguard. %90 chance of inflicting slowed, that's nice. I'm wondering if there's any way of getting more attacks. Damage sustained by target friendly units transferred to this unit with a 50% reduction. Interesting. Like, is there a way of getting more retaliates? Yes. Okay, so he really wants people adjacent to him. We need a name. So let's go to ChatGPT. And Brutish Greek ogre names. Those were the cities. Go. So just to give you an idea of what I'm looking at, here we are. So Brakthoros, Granthakos, Morgathros, Kragoon. Name with the weight of stone suited to an ogre with a powerful build. I can kind of see him being Kragoon. Vulcathor, Zonakros, Razak, Skullgrim, that sounds too northern. Drakos, Malgor, Grauthon, Thyrok, Akos. These signed to... I forgot about... Oh no, they are Greek inspired. Thyrok. I actually kind of like that. Thy Rock. Thy rock never move. Because again, like I like these names which can be an insult, but also not. Which is why I really need a better name than The Butcher for our main guy. Lyrock never move. He's really slow. He's a little dim-witted. He's always standing still. But that's kind of a good thing when you're a defender. Like, it sounds lazy, but in reality it just means he does not budge. Stubborn. Stalwart. And all of the other words like that. Right, I need to go to... Where was I storing this wild anvil? And then here, I need the names. There we go. That rock never move. I like it. I did get another shield earlier. Yes, I did. So this is the resistant defender, which gives +3 defense against non-flank status resist. This one also gives resistance. So it's just better. You also have a helmet. And then armor. You can get the enchanted plate. Yeah, whenever you're hit, you gain bolstered defense. And then I also want to change out your defense. Right, you guys are on the move down here to the south. Actually, next turn you should be pretty well concentrated. There's not much over here. So we're going to start sieging them. Right, these cost money. I'd forgotten about that. What was I spending money on? Did I purchase anything this turn? It was the hero, wasn't it? So do those things need to be bought this turn? Or can I add them? Cannot be changed after the first turn of sieging. Interesting. I can't really do the headlong assault because that will just straight up kill my archer. So we're going to be here for 3 times. Is what this is telling me. Moving up that way. I think I'm just going to set you to explore now, automatically. Same thing. Dense is a compliment for rock. Yes, exactly. Did we just finish? Yes, we just got rock blast. Okay, good. You are moving over here where this guy is rapidly closing in with us. Okay, so we now have a full army. 579 against 565, so we are theoretically stronger. This is basically an immovable force. Definitely needs another archer or two. You can explore for yourself. Okay, so we've got Rock Blast. Oh, this cancels defense mode and retaliation. Okay, that's interesting. So, Vision of Victory. Friendly units gain Fortune, which is good for the archer. Gargoyle Flying Shock unit that can harden itself to soften enemy attacks. Or Rebels of Blood. At the start of battle, attacking units gain 10 morale, defending units lose 10 morale. Let's take that one. That's for a siege, I believe. Borak produced the Shrine. So you could get Mana Obelisk. Ah, and you can also expand the borders. So going here would get me another 10 mana. Going here would get me 15. Nah, I think that research is more useful. Because again, I don't use mana specifically for that much. And now we're only -4. That I can deal with. So maybe the communal tent. It's boosted. Another development skill available. It's this one. Mines grant mana. I have a lot of mines. Boom. Mana is no longer a problem. Ooh, rulers are at war. Dilruba, Shapash, and the elves. I'm glad I'm not allied with either of those, because those are the two I think I like the most. Oh no, we do not like Dilruba. We don't really like the elves. It's only Megara that absolutely oh no, Nefertine also detests us. Okay. Rutelo's Blunt Cleaver. Blunt as the weapon is also blunt, but also the person who's blunt and to the point. I love it. That's a great name. Where's Boss Man? Boss Man! And he's using a blunt cleaver right now. Where's my list of name devices? There it is. Rutelo's Blunt Cleaver. Leader builds a massive blunt cleaver in battle and is also very blunt and to the point in person. I like it, that's really good. Warwick Lim got the walls. Excellent. Get the Wizard Tower level 1 for even more Imperium. Spelljammer. Shrine of the War God. Grants War God spirit to every friendly unit inside the domain. Grants War God's aggression to every unit produced in the city. +2 damage. Hello. Tharnak Gorge produced the Tavern, but cannot actually afford anything else because we just got Shrine of the War God. And Moraklim can take another province. Cool. I spy with my little eye. Gold mine I'd quite like. There's also a forest here. Which Helheim could theoretically take. We really need to clear this little area out. It's not going to be giving me as many resources as it could be. So Someone denounced me. I noticed that. Alright, you're looting stuff right now, so I think it is time for us to sally bravely forth. No, let's do it next turn when we have this extra fury. I'm not in a hurry. You in a hurry? I'm not. Now we can summon a wild animal as well. We got a Grimbeak Crow. Nice! I think we're ready for that battle, but first of all, before I forget, I'm going to sally forth and murder this army. Giants? That's not scary. No reason I wouldn't use both of my units here. So what do you have? You have 2 fighters. You do have a hero present. What is your ambition again? Fight alongside the ruler. Sure, not doing. But you're not a duelist or anything. That was the main thing I was checking. Alright, let's do this. Okay. So Vow Keepers do damage and remove positive status effects. Removes negative status effects and grants protection. Heals. You're a mage. You're a mage that does fire damage. I want those. Oh, wait, you do fire damage that freezes? Okay then. I have probably got range superiority here. Because of my 2 furies. You do have an AoE, which is the lightning bolt. But against me, it's not going to be as effective as the fire. You may also have that massive fire strike, which could really screw me. Yeah, that one. Tyler's not. You could still theoretically hit here. Not as likely as I would like it to be, but it's possible. I think it's more worth your time to try and get into a good spot to fight next turn. And you should absolutely try to hit them back. In fact, yeah, you get the bolts of defense every time they hit you. Let me stay here this turn. Next turn I think we'll move. Okay. Not as damaging as it could have been, but it still sucked. Got lucky. Lightning bolts hit them twice. Okay, that warrior is basically dead. I don't think I can save him. Boy, they can move there? That does not look like they can move there. That's ridiculous. You have 2 retaliates. Not anymore, you don't. Resisted? You had a 10% chance of resisting that. That's why I chose you. Ah! Come on! Wait, that's an AoE heal? Really? It is? Okay, that's kind of good. What are they? Bowkeepers. Problem is, if I attack either of you, you have your back to them. Oh, no, 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 no. Well, either way, I think you basically have to attack them to get rid of that retaliate. It should make it that he can move back. Shoot them. Stone Skin Boss Man, because he's going to be tanking a lot of stuff. Status effect removal gets rid of that. I don't think I can win this. Yeah, I have a feeling you've got the right idea there, buddy. That burning at the start of the battle just completely ruined us. That spell is ridiculous. Just cast the same. No, because they dispelled a bunch of things last time. Of course you get hit by the lightning. The last 3 turns I've been hit by all of the lightning. Stone skin was removed. You can't reach me. You two can. You definitely can't. You might be able to. Just because I'm running away doesn't mean I can't stone skin. Okay, you can't kill me. He made a mistake just healing. Thank goodness for that. Killed 1 unit, that was pathetic. Didn't even damage them that much. Where'd my hero go? Oh, routed. Okay, that's fine. As long as he's not dead. Right. So, I kind of need to build some troops. Already building the Berserker. Good. And you need to build something else, which I think is going to have to be a market. How long till you expand? Next turn. I think I'm going to not build anything for a turn. Save myself some gold in the long term. I have so much mana now, I may as well keep the wild animals going. Speaking of which, we have the siege. Where is it? Let's just add another unit to you. Cause it's time. Wait. Yes. That thunderstorm really fucked me in that previous battle because it made me vulnerable to their lightning. So they have 1 ranged unit. What are you? You're also ranged. Okay. You're a fortifying governor. I think I'm going to start the battle and immediately retreat with the Fury. Which does mean I'm going to have a shortage of ranged units, so we're going to need to be pretty aggressive here. But aggressive is one thing that this army can do. Missed me. Missed me. Oh, I do have a charm. So I could heal it. Boosts return the difference in gold if they happen during construction. Really? I did not know that. Let's check if they work. Okay, I mean, the flyers can basically just fly in. Oh, those are caltrops. Okay, those are not easy to see. There's no caltrops here, and that's like the only place. Your accuracy is really, really bad. One errant lightning bolt and you're dead. I'm coming into this fight with really not a lot. Alright. Down off the walls. It's an interesting decision. Well, this is a dedicated, or is a direct hit. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark you as prey. I think you will do more damage long term. So I'm going to nail you with 68 damage to the shot. That ability has actually come in really handy. 1, 2, 3. Hang on. There are caltrops there. There are caltrops there. You guys are going to need to be aggressive and start hitting stuff, so be aggressive and start hitting stuff. And then how about we do that again? Damn it. Do an itty bitty bit of damage. And move the shaman up. Somewhat to be a damage soak, I'm gonna be honest. Man, that retaliation hits hard. But this means that they're not going to be able to throw javelins at these guys. Ah, yes, you can shoot. Take a ping at them. And then you just back off. That's fine. Okay. Chaplains are backing away. Oh, you hit me with the immobilize from my main man. 60. Oh, that was. Ouch! You did to me what I usually do to you! I wonder, can random stones flying in from the sky kill you? No! I pushed him away! Ah! That's annoying. You at least can kill them. Alright, we're in. Actually, it's probably a good thing, because I wanted my hero to kill that person in particular. Do more. Of course, the wetness reduces water damage, I suspect. Can you reach them? Yes, just. You just fly out ahead of them as a bit of a damage soak. Slippery. Does this get rid of? No, it doesn't. It's unfortunate. You're just going to have to deal with being immobilized for a turn. No, I should probably have stunned that, actually. That was a mistake. And as much as I'd love you to do something, you can't. So what was that critical skirmish thing you did? Once per battle, when a unit's hit points reduced to 0, displays 3 hexes and deals 15 damage. Critical skirmisher. Crits do plus 10% damage per stack. Yes, that was the true shot. So you can't use that for another 3 turns. So I basically have to kill you within 3 turns, otherwise you'll probably snipe my general. Okay, the crows did exactly what I wanted them to do. Tanking damage. That's why I summoned them. Remove them from the equation. Archer. Kill them. Make them bleed. Do you have your... Move up to here, then you have a 90% chance of hitting them. You'll probably also take the hit, but you have 108 hit points. Like, you are capable of that. That's miasma, so I don't particularly want to go through there. Let's go this way instead. Shoot you. kill the crow. I mean, the crow can kill you. Come on. Yeah. Go, crow! Yeah. And then the crow died. It's fine. The crow did what the crow needed to do. You went over here, and you did that. Then what if I do this? This. Right, you can reach. You would not quite kill them. However, what you can do is yell at them to do more stuff. Do the thing you did again. 3 times, preferably. 1, 2, 3. And a crit. Nice. Now my turn. So we lost the 2 crows, the archer ran away, but nothing else died, and one of my warriors became legendary. Excellent. That went about as well as I could have hoped. After your victory against Do Mekraz, Zardian Thickskull immediately visits you. You've vanquished the sharpshooting Tigrans. Bloody Edge is finally ours to claim. I already had some custodians search the city's vault, my liege. They tell me the Bloody Edge was kept in pristine condition. Moreover, the vault is laden with treasures and relics. Ours for the taking. Let us loot. No! Liberate these prizes from the greedy sharpshooting Tigrans, my warlord. A feverish gleam has settled on Zargreen Thickskull's eyes. We rightfully possess Bloody Edge once again. The vaults of Do Mekraz are ours to plunder. What trophy will you take? So we get Bloody Edge, which is a tier 3... 2-handed charge weapon. Bloody Edge. Crit hits deal 50% more damage and have 50% chance plus 50% chance to trigger. Okay. And Darkeen gains 100 renown. Brutalos, we gain 400 Dark Hits or 160 Imperium. Right now, I actually kind of need the money, so I'm going to be taking the money. That did not take the city. Why did that not take the city? Ah, we did. We're vassalizing this place. And I want to see this new sword. I want to take a look at my prize. So this thing does 35 damage. This also does 35 damage, but this is the Bloody Edge with the extra crit damage, which stacks with Savage Strike, by the way. So now I really need to stack crit chance on Brutalis. This comes with a 50% chance crit chance. What other crit stuff do I have? Reckless Rage is just damage. Savage Strike is the thing that does the extra crit. We have Retaliation. And Status Resist. That's 16 minor ambitions. I mean, you've fully completed, so I don't necessarily need you traveling with the ruler anymore. Now, this is only if you're in the same battle as the ruler. So now I just need you to hit level 12. So 5 more levels. And now we kind of need to head back down here because we have this army on the rampage with nothing really to stop them. And it's going to take me... Oh, actually, only 2 turns to get home. Set off. This army is probably going to take a bit longer. Let's go around the ogres. Megara has returned to Embergate. Valenka John have been collected. That might be another good bow. Tier 2. This one is a Undead Slayer crit chance. And diseased. I think the weapon you have already is better. Escapist Signet. When this unit's hit points reduced to 0, it's placed. Ah, I thought that was a trait, but it's actually an item. So then what I can do is I can give that to him. I think the status resistance for you is better because you're already ludicrously tough. And you actually very rarely get targeted. Helmet. Yes, we did get the Resilient Mask, which does give you even more status resistance, and also resistance to magic attacks. That's useful. And also, you know, Scary Mask. What's scarier, his mask or his face? Ooh. We'll keep ping that. You might be able to make use. Which one does more damage? 20 damage versus 15, 20 damage. So it's exactly the same. The main difference that this one has is it is... Oh no! It was the character that was giving the crit chance. Kind of tempted to give the Escapist's Signet to the Defender. Because he's the most likely to be in the front line. He's the most likely to actually get damaged. And yeah, Zarkine Thick Skull has hit level 4 renown. Which means units never die when retreating, and your city gains just straight up 10% more gold. Ah, Helheim is now cooperative. And we're actually leaving these guys in the dust. Right! Because we have the rule by the strong. Which will mean that all of the three cities will like us more. Let's actually take a look at that. Where's three cities? Now I just need to do a Promissal. Which will be harder. Their defenses are kind of terrifying. When I get the item forge, I could craft equipment to boost crits. That's true, I could. GoPro, the newest camera from GoPro. Thinking about picking this up as it's on sale, would it be worth getting just the base game or get everything with the DLC? I mean, gonna preclude this by saying I work for Paradox, the company that makes this game. But I think it's really freaking good. I think all of the DLCs add some really meaningful things to the game. Brutalist needs to be Blunt Blade instead of Blunt Cleaver. I'm still going to keep him Blunt Cleaver. I just like the way that that works with the idea that he was a butcher. He never bothered sharpening his blade, he just used brute strength to cleave his way through. Basically. Do I need to stay here while this is vassalizing? I don't think so. I'm going to save, just in case. And in the meantime... time to run home! And you really need to get to friendly territories, you can heal up a bit. We're going to chill here. You've built a communal tent. Now I do have money to actually build stuff and things. And you are going to expand in 2 turns. So as was mentioned earlier, I do get a refund if I get the boost while something is under construction. So as long as I get a farm or a forester? Probably the forester. No, your production's really good. I think you do just need farms. So let's go for the market. We could do the stonemason. Do a bit of both. Granite Gorge, same deal. You need another. In fact, you can get one right now. As much as I would love to get the mana, I really don't need mana. I love gold. It's too bad that none of these buildings need mines. And this is Zarkine City. This is where I just get a straight up percentage buff to money. Takes you 10 turns to get the Halls of War, and 7 you go and get that boost. Adds a lot of money. Happiness is pretty solid. You need three quarries for the armory. You're not going to ever get 3 quarries, I don't think, so we'll just go ahead and do that. Another development skill available. Pillaging a province takes 1 less turn, yields more money. Pillaging units are healed for hit points. That's tempting. Because that now gives me a very solid reason to actually pillage. Yeah, alright, let's do it. Because one of my heroes benefits from pillaging. I think it's... you? Yeah. With all this gold, that city should be renamed Johannesburg. Message received. You're just... oh, you're thinking about... negotiation of some kind, not negotiation. I could do Wizard's Bond. You're currently fighting against Dilruba. No, I don't think I want to tie myself into any alliances. Dilruba insulted me. Okay, maybe I should be making friends with the elves. Because clearly the desert dwarves turn nasty. Oh, you've not met a lot of people. Oh, you like the fact I'm fighting free cities? Interesting. Nefertine insulted me. Yeah, you're the more concerning. They're being pillaged. There ain't much I can do about that. The aftermath of the Colossus moon finally seems to be satisfied with the destruction it wrought upon the world. It has begun to wane. Scouts confirm your presumptions. Many provinces on the coast have turned into swamps after being flooded by torrential barrages that the thunderstorms delivered. Can you use these new swamps to your benefit, or will I erase the scars of the thunderstorms? So I can drain them. I can try to learn it. Or I can take the fertility. Oh, no, we're taking the fertility. Hell yeah. I have a lot of swamps. I mean, we are ogres, so it makes sense that we have swamps. You move incredibly quickly. Good grief. You can pick up a berserker, but I actually kind of feel like the berserker should probably be in your army. But for the moment, go ahead and pick him up, because the other army is going to be fairly significantly behind you. I need to get over here to reinforce before they decide to actually attack that city. Borak can expand. Right, Borak needed a farm. I think I'm going to grab this one so that Kelton can't. You want a wizard's bond? I have been considering this. Alright, rivalry ended. Oh, Daruba cancelled the rivalry. Quite wise. Gear doesn't like us. Aww. Alright, so, more soldiers. I think I want another berserker. You're building the warrior. You're not building anything. Yuri? I already have a lot of warriors. Drain the swamps, but then will Shrek live? Yeah, exactly. And then the other thing I really need to do is decide where this fourth city is going to go. I mean, actually, could build it in here. Because Morn has already taken that slot down there, or that spot down there that I really wanted. And the other option was the big forest, which was here, which you already kind of... In fact, you've put that outpost exactly where I would have. So this is probably the only place where I can realistically put this. It's gonna piss off Alheim. So I may need to spend more Imperium keeping them quiet. But the advantage is boss manners are actually around here. And actually, where I'm standing right now looks to be a decent spot. Gear, distant plane. Don't care. He stares with 10 units right there. Rebels of Blood has been completed. I was really hoping I'd get a Scold. Rebels of Carnage, that's the experience. Animal Kinship means we do more damage on animals around. We haven't really been using them. Or plus 50 morale from all sources. I think the Reveler's Heart is what we need. There, so you can come and reinforce when it's time. Ah, Bossman is back, and he heals mostly for the next turn. Okay. Borak needs to produce something else. Borak, I think, can probably do another warrior. Because we do still need warriors. Rivalry. Let's proceed. Okay, so you're pretty chill. We're being pillaged. Some things never change. This would actually give me access to Tranquility Pool as well. Cool. Costs 200 to turn into a city. Okay, and Do Mekraz is now a vassal. There we are. Oh, and you guys killed the Umbral nest. Fantastic. So it is really just Promisethal that keeps attacking me now. And I can focus all of my efforts on killing it. Well, that helps. So next turn, we can do that. We have the Shrine of the War Guard. Excellent. Warlord's Pavilion. Adds a bunch of stability. More gold. Allows me to annex more. We have the 15 population required for that boost. And I have the money for it right now. That doesn't mean I should be spending all of the money, but I have it, so I might as well use it. Beacon of Valor. Fortification health. All defending units of rally and resurgent strength in combat during a siege. And we did just take another province. We should probably take him south. Don't think you can expand any further. Up here we kind of need to save space for that new city. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this forester, because at least one of these, the Forest of Stakes, gains bonuses for adjacent forests. Let's build that first. Tranquility Pool got, so now I just need Archon Blood for that one apparently. Astral Dew acquired, that's probably from my minion. Empire Development Skill, we could now theoretically get Fast Embark. Jera's died. Ragora no moves have been collected. You mean I got them back? Oh, I did! So I could resurrect her. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Can't do it until we raise the hero cap. But I can get Ragora back. Okay, cool. Promise all sent a war party, because of course they have. City was released as a vassal, yeah, Do Mekraz. And we could get some things from them, so we could increase our draft for mana, increase production for mana. In fact, I think I'm going to take one. Let's go with the draft. So you have an army up there and you've just dispatched yet another army. Turn. Build city. This turn. Oh, you split the army. That's irritating. I even checked to see how far they could move. The Eternal Freeze. An ice spider matriarch and his frost-ridden followers are slowly turning the area around them into ice. They freeze the earth, beast and man alike, leaving behind a desolate, lifeless wasteland. Winter is over. Let's melt some ice. In a chaos boon. Again, Ice Spider Matriarch if I do this. Tier 4. Oh, we're going to melt some ice. Who took the Haunted Halls? That's fun. Actually, anywhere near that. I should try and do some of the quests that are near me, though. Move Zacharian up ahead. There would then be 3 heroes in the army. Loriclin can get another province. There's the matriarch. How long do I have to do that, by the way? 20 turns. Okay. And we definitely want to get a forestry here. That increases the Forest of Stakes potency. I don't know how big their capitals are. Abydos are 17, 18. Emberton's only at 14. So, we're roughly the same size as the other capitals. But I think my third city is bigger. Yeah, so we can repair a bunch of ruins. What other army is there? I don't know that that's actually worth doing yet. I can summon a wild animal to bring in more troops. No. Yeah, a bunch of rulers died that turn. Right, I need to turn this into a city. Which happens next turn. How much is Helheim liking this, by the way? Because I have been kind of treading on their toes a little. In 2 turns, we really need to do another boost allegiance. We need to remind them who their boss is. I love these new events. The development team did say that adding more events like this is going to be one of their major things for future expansions. Paging here. You're only at 580. Your army is actually relatively small, comparatively speaking. It does take me a full 2 turns to get here. But I can immediately attack you, so I think that's probably what I'll do next turn. Yeah, because both of these armies should then be present. Heart Fang has been founded, which Thyrock is going to be the governator of. And you can start building some... In fact, you can start expanding straight away. You want to start expanding towards Do Mekraz, starting out with the gold mine. And we also want to get that Temple of the Tone. So I'm guessing... No, silver. Silver I might be able to handle with the main army. Borak has built the stonemason. Let's get the market. We can also recruit a warrior. Oh, he survived. He ran away. Cool. And then Heartfang, what are you going to start building? You're going to start with a workshop, I think. Wait, workshops do draft? Have they always? I think I may have just not seen it because it was like red against all the other red stuff. No, not always. How are we doing draft? Interesting. And Heartfang needs a new name. So let's go back to our list of city names. Kragonos, Thomaclia, Zarnokos, Varkaros, Flagroria, Grathnos, Drakthoros, Vorkalis, Morakthon. I like Morakthon. And we're going to move that over to Morakthon. Heraclim. It sounds too northern. We already have Borak for a northern thing. The annoying thing is the ogres are in like the far, far, far south. Ogres got a slight Hellenic thing going on. Yes, so the backstory with the ogres is they were conquered and enslaved by the Minotaurs, who were the major classical empire, kind of like ancient Greece. So they still have a Greek element about them, but they're not like full-on Greek like the Minotaurs would be. We gained a tranquility pool, but we already had one. So I'm really sure we did. Yeah. Pillage, pillage. Are you pillaging Borak now? You are. That's just rude. Glad they aren't full-on Greek, because ogre hoplites would be terrifying. No, instead you have Minotaur hoplites. Fast-moving hoplites that can charge. That's not scary. Oh, you're not in range! Oh dear. So you're going to have to fight them on your own. You can bring her along. There's a fight you should be able to win. I said that previously, so we'll see if that actually happens. Housekeepers. Relatively high level ones too. And this is more or less a newbie army. Except, you know, for the 3 heroes. So we have Defender hero, Mage hero. Oh, her damage is going to be multiplied by him. And you. In fact, I was going to say we should cluster up, but no. Because that's where that fire spell gets me. So we're going to spread out. Because I know what's coming. I don't like it. Actually, let's do that. Alright. Better. So that troll is basically completely immune to statuses. Resisted the immobilized, that's good. Let's shoot twice? That's cheating! Let's mark you as prey. None of you are duelists because Bossman isn't here. So let's just snipe your ass. Nice. Make rocks suddenly fall from the sky. Try to shoot you, but then that puts them in danger. No. I'm going to play this one a bit defensive. Make me bleed. I don't like that. You can burn them. We'll take one burning going through there. I'm going to try to avoid if I can. Make sure you maintain that sundered defense, shall we? Oh, these are the berserkers. Keep forgetting I have them now. You will take an attack of opportunity. Now you're going to get a damage buff. Hopefully, 50% chance. You got him. Even though you missed, you got him with the AoE. Works for me. So that's their hero down. Control costs an attack here, which is a little scary. For her instead, okay. They still go down here. You could kill them. You are mobilized, so you're kind of screwed. Let's make sure we deal with these guys then, just kill them. These two are dangerous though. And the berserkers still can't quite reach. They're getting closer. Get polarized. Can't you even turn around? Fuck that spell! Okay, we're gonna mark you as prey. Oh, you can't reach? Okay, so we're gonna cast the spell. What's the last? poison balls. Alright, time to eat your fill. At least all the food here is cooked. Keep chasing them. They debuff Stone Skin, so now the troll's gonna really hurt. Doesn't get that hard. Don't want to eat that because that's their hero. I think there's still a chance that they don't die. You can now back off at least. You are still a full tile away from either of these. I think that you're more dangerous. A lot of sundered defenses, good lord. Finally reach. Now they can just heal each other, probably. Come on! Oh, they got rid of Steadfast with the debuff removal. Oh, the positive removal. Losing 3 heroes like that is basically a game over situation. Gonna try it one more time. Really don't know what I'll do differently though. Try to more aggressively go after their mages, I guess. It's just that massive explosion that just ruins us. And now that I remember that you're a berserker, I need to use you as such. Okay, I don't think I can deploy more spread out than this. Okay, that is a much better positioned fireball. Alright, feeling better about this one. Where's the Berserker? I can tie both of them down. Actually really poor. 2 grazing shots. Rock needs to come over here and tie these guys down if he can. I'm going to use you to just try to keep these guys tied up as much as possible, though you have no magic resist. You just have a pool of hit points. Stone Skin gives magic resist, though. No spirit damage. Of course you do. The heal. I'm kind of okay with you using that early. Resist. Physical. Actually, you fighting him is perfect because he's just going to sit there pinging away for a long time. Let's get away from them. And regardless of where I go, you're going to catch me. That's really annoying. I'm going this way. These guys get 2 retaliations, so I think what I will do is Stone Skin. See if he can just tank. Any cultures in the world got a Dacian theme, could be a good fit for the ogres. Big lads charging this battle in 10 foot long bulkses. That's not a bad idea. Kind of fits into the cleaver idea as well. Okay, so he's tanking their entire army right now. We're going to mobilize him. No, you're not. I'm going to run after the archer again. This time do a lot less damage. And that poison and bleed is... wow, that did 32 damage. Aha! Berserker has arrived, baby! Yeah! Ha ha ha! Boop. Finish him. Should have shot with him first. Yep, definitely should have shot with him first. Damn it! This is not going to quite kill him unless you crit one of these hits. Alright, so that's their hero. Now I just need to kill these two arses. Meanwhile, you can actually probably get away. Yes, you can! Glorious. Alright, Archer has actually done quite a good job. Just wish he was a bit closer to the rest of us. Am I taking any of the new tomes? I have not done so yet, no. Are you not dead? You're dead. Pop it. I feel like you would be a more useful asset. Oh, you can't kill him.
Raiding party!
Empress Pyra, thank you very much for the raid. Welcome to the stream. Hello, hello, hello. Good to have you joining us. We are trying to find a way of killing some very, very annoying people. Oh, hang on, you haven't moved yet. You don't really help. 25% chance of killing that guy. Although, actually, you need to move away from the Barbarian. You're dead. So let's put a little bit of damage on this healer. And it was a crit too. I'm not going to complain about that. If you crit this one, actually, that's a kill. It was a crit. Okay, so it's now just this one. I'm glad I replayed this battle because, oof. Still out of range with your sniper shot. So if we get you here, you can actually kill this guy. Haha! Sneak attack! Beautiful. Right. This is so much better! And that beeping is my washing machine. I need to go sort that in a minute. Do I want you to attack this guy and take some damage, or do I just want you to stand here and soak? I think I want you to stand here and soak with your 10 Isras. Where do you think you'll go? Let's make you into prey as well. These berserkers are doing work today. How's the Wonders going? It's going. We chose a really interesting setting, so I had as many free cities as I could have, and then made them all ultra aggressive. And it's been a game. It has definitely been a game. Are you vulnerable to fire by any chance? Don't think so. Yes, if the unit suffers fire damage, regeneration stops. You do fire damage from just your regular attack. Let's do 2 of those. The archer can just shank him with a knife. Oh, what a way to die. Oh, okay. So he did lose a warrior, though I think he was a low level one. And none of my heroes died, most importantly. Unlike, you know, the entire army from last time. You made it till late. Congrats. Extra fire damage? No, we're going down this way. Killing an enemy unit grants strengthen 2, regeneration 2. If you are not engaged in melee when turn starts, you gain +1 physical range. Yeah, +1 physical range. I really want that. Give me that. Because that means that your true shot is going to have a base range of 7. And your regular attack's going to have a range of 5. Do it. And we're in friendly territory, so we heal super fast. Which we're going to need, because there's another army right there. And that's the one that obliterated my entire army last time. Although Bossman is on his way, and Bossman is not to be trifled with. Had the most insane game. I played a World Conquest in 100 turns where I, with one character, one-shotting the game. Got to the point where it didn't need an army. The new hero specs can be nutty. Yeah, they can be pretty potent. Twitch on PS5 sucks, can't have chat, so have phone to chat. Yeah, I saw that with, like YouTube on my TV as well. I suspect it's the same with Twitch. I haven't actually tried Twitch on my television. There's a Chaos Dragon went full Matium using a lot of the new stuff, just crit stacking and charging with the Materium stuff. He's kind of immortal. Yeah, I mean, talk of crit stacking. Look at the sword that this guy's got. It's kind of absurd. Charge attack, 35 base damage, but that's with his damage buffs. 20% damage per hex, travelled up to 3 hexes, that's another 60%. Bloody Edge, crit hits deal plus 50% damage and have a 50% higher chance to trigger. So... and he's also got Savage Strike, because he's a barbarian. So I just need to stack another like 50% crit on there. And he's going to be doing probably about 100 damage per hit. And he's only level 9, so he still has a bunch more stuff to get. Speaking of which, what's the crit stuff? There's a crit chance. Oh yeah, you don't even have Keen Edge yet. So that would be just between Keen Edge and that blade, a 70% crit chance. Anyway, I need to go and see to my laundry. I will be back in just a moment. See you, Pyra. Thanks for stopping by. And I'm back. So when is the full-on assault of Promesial going to start? Probably once I've cleared this guy out. Might need like 3 stacks of troops, so I should probably also double check that everywhere is recruiting right now, which they're not. Definitely want more Berserkers. That last guy was kind of hardcore. Definitely want more Warriors, because I kind of need them in the front line. And let's go with another Fury as well for the extra damage. What is required? Nope, you're staying put. You... Ah, we have another Berserker. Excellent. Wait, did that recruit immediately? However, Moraclim can expand borders once more. And I think we probably want to grab this gold mine. Just double checking to see if there's nowhere else that I can expand towards that would give me anything useful. I think so, so let's grab the gold. And Tharnak Gorge can also expand. You are producing the armory, which requires quarries. We're not going to have quarries, but we could do with another farm or another forester. That outpost seems to be trying to nab some of my stuff, so I think what I might do is get the the research. Do I want to do that, or do I just want to go for more foresters? I think I probably just want to go for more foresters. It's a forester. Myra died, and Sinchen Stone Throw has been collected. Ah, you're the one I just killed, right. You had the pistol. You were doing the hit and runs, which were very annoying. Does more damage to heroes. Ah. Ignores 50% of defense and resistance. Don't think there's any real reason to cash you in straight away. So I could try to convert Damenka John. You are a level 6 ranger. Gold touch. Has +2 resistance. Defense that stacks, then you're still skinned, so you have even more defense. You're actually quite a tanky ranger. Pretty bog standard equipment. I'll start converting you. Hit and runs can be annoying. Now you know how it feels to fight muskets and Conqueror's Blade. I have no idea how it feels to fight muskets and Conqueror's Blade. Nope, couldn't keep a straight face saying that. Change of heart. You're approached by the hero Tharok Nevermore. His expression betrays dejection and vexation. After a deep sigh, he declares, "My whole life, I thought of myself as an elitist, but as of late, doubts are creeping into my mind. Is this my destined path towards renown, or will plotting another course lead me to success and satisfaction I currently lack, yet desperately crave? Thyrock has grown frustrated with his current ambitions. Will you permit him a change of heart? So you can become a Crusader. Personally slay an undead or fiend unit of tier 4 plus. Combat summons do not count. Or personally slay undead or fiends. He's the defender. He's not really what he does. Definitely don't want you to be a shepherd. No. You are much better as an elitist. Trust me, bruv. Okay, then the Berserker is going to move up to here. Now you lot are gathered together to murder that fool. You want to stay in friendly territory so you continue healing. But next turn we should be able to strike out them. And I think that this is also now the opportunity for me to go and repair these. I've spent so much money on repairs this game. You guys are going to stay put. Reveler's Heart. Let's take a look at new research. Ah, another tome. So, I'm coming into this with no preconceptions of what we want. Mayhem? Mark of Misfortune. This is basically the opposite of Fortune. Gives the fumble chance. Tome of Shades, this was one of the new ones, which allows you to basically hit from the shadows and blind and things like that. Tome of the Construct is the cascading commands if you are basically a cybernetic race. Tome of the Winds. Tome of the Winds does give physical ranged attacks a longer range, which would be good for my Furies, which we have been using pretty heavily. Abducting Cyclone pulls the nearest enemy closer. And they have a 90% chance of being stunned. Dust Storm is a large area physical damage and blind. Wind Rager is a fighter. I don't think we have any real use for them. Zephyr Archers are a tier 3 archer unit, which may be better than the Furies. And Favourable Winds is the sailing one. So Tome of the Winds, maybe. Let's actually make a note of these. This is going to be a poll on Twitch. You will only be able to take part if you are on Twitch for this. I'm sorry. YouTube does not, I think, have the capability to do this. So this is going to be Wind. And if you are not sure where that Twitch is, you can find it here. Artificing. Extra crit hit chance. For our entire army. Bolt Reapers are repeating bolt throwers that are on our side in the siege. Iron Golems are very, very tough defensive units, but our warriors already kind of fulfill that role. Artisan Fortifications boosts the fortification of our own buildings and allows us to build bolt thrower towers. And then Siege Magic is another damage buff, which would also give our entire army Siege Breaker and Demolisher. Artificing, I think, is definitely one. This... you know what? There's even a in-law reason for this. They're good friends with the dwarves. They don't necessarily do the artificing themselves, but they buy them from the dwarves. Even if in this game the desert dwarves don't particularly like us, there are 3 dwarven factions here. Famous? No. Fertility? No. Blades? No. Beacon? No. Inquisition? No. Doom Herald? No. Souls? No. Yeah, so it's basically those 2. is going to be either Artifice or Wind. Wind for the longer ranged units, and having a bit more emphasis on range damage. Like, it's still damage dealing, and we did pass through the big desert area where it probably gets quite windy. Or Artifice, because of our close relationship with the desert dwarves. So get your votes in. Vote, vote, vote. Which do you think we should do? They checked out the Tome of Artifice from the local Dwarven library. There you go. Okay, so Wind came in with 13% of the vote, but it was ultimately Artifice that won by quite a heavy margin. So we're going to go with Artifice.
Artifice, I like to think, is the ultimate expression of genius made physical. To translate something as intangible as an idea into a working, walking automaton is truly a magnificent thing. When one can turn such creations into behemoths, marrying machine with magic that can level or raise a city, they may veritably claim the title of Artificer.
And there we go. I think we should get Artisan Armaments, don't you? We should. I still haven't got the Scold. Silverleaf's gone back to Hammerhall, and Signature Skull is available. Ah, for Zarkeen. Our Archer. So previously you went with Chaos. And Chaos Dedication gives you plus 10% crit chance for all non-hero units in this army. While they're the army leader. Which we should probably make you at some point. What was the first one again? Oh. Oh! So this is 20% crit chance. Okay. So it's going to be a 50% crit chance with her as a leader. Quote from Edward Portsmouth, quite funny if you did the Empire and Ashes storyline. I haven't actually done any of the storylines. Adjacent enemies have -5 status resist. Oh, that's not Aura. Not very useful for an archer. Chaos Empowerment, another 10% crit chance. Crit hits inflict 5 fire damage and burning to the target and adjacents. Okay. It's quite good actually. You can still create your own faction, but you fit in well with the ongoing story that they're telling. Nice. Yeah, I think I did like one scenario, but didn't do any more than that. Not of Empire and Ashes, of the like first story quest. Provinces being pillaged. Yes, I'm aware. You can actually reach him to reinforce, but I'm not going to do that. Onwards. Where did the giant go? It just appeared and then disappeared. Alright. You can precisely reach. Rutalos sends his regards. I like the design idea of it. Still gave players agency while telling a narrative. It's the best part of what Paradox really does, sandbox storytelling with emergent player-driven gameplay. Played through one mission like 6 times trying to get an achievement after game launch. Nice. Alright, so who's dangerous here? That's a tier 3 Stone Spirit with 10 defense. Okay, so we need to stack Sunders on you. Stone Throw is a level 7 mage who can curse. And they do have 2 of those Vow Keepers who were so dangerous previously. Honor Blade. Oh, that's just the regular fighting. We've seen that before. This is the exploding people. So again, we're going to need to be very, very dispersed. Oh, I could kind of make them drop it on here. What if I have you lot kind of clustered close together? Where are you going to drop it? I did! I teased it out of them. Okay. Oi, teleporting. That's cheating! This is going to draw out their 1 retaliate. So then you can pull back. Come over here instead. And shoot him. And in fact, do that again. 3 times. Okay, this guy's going down pretty quickly, that's good. So much so that these guys can come in and finish him! Beautiful! Now they may get flanked by them. Actually not if he has... No, you know what? Yeah. Let's drop a... They're going to be really burning, I'm sorry about that. I'm going to drop the regen on them to help them heal. Right, it's time to go murder a fool. Second wind for the range. It's time to get angry! But it did immobilize him, so he can't escape now. Oh, I should have marked him as prey. Stupid. I have a feeling you're about to get jumped on, so let's stone skin you just in case. Ow! Immobilized! You cannot escape! Ah, that was enjoyable. Alright. Let's get you lot actually out of the flames. Hobbit. This is where I wish he had sweep. That would have been useful in this one specific instance. Let's move you here. Why are you so slow? Because you've been slowed. That answers that question. Alright. Come on, crit. Damn it! Immobilized him again though, so no escape for you. My turn. Alright, the rest of the army is rapidly approaching. Can you snipe this? Hello! Stay there. Now you are able to go chase him down. $98 damage. Get in! Double checking you're not bleeding or anything. It's under defense, you're electrocuted, so you take 4 damage. Well, you can tank that, it's fine. Ooh, the Berserker can reach. Go on then. This guy's actually remarkably tough, considering he is completely surrounded. There we go. Whew. Ah, boss man leveled up. Good. And we have a legendary Fury. Wait, is that legendary or is that just silver? I think that might just be silver. Once per turn, gain regeneration when hit by an attack. That could potentially be quite useful for you. After charging, gain +1 retaliation. No, what we need is Keen Edge at this point, so we need to get Frenzy. None of these units can move around, really. Well, you're starting your own army because you've maxed out your elitist thing. Thyrok, I think I'm going to send with General, with Boss Man. So you effectively have 3 defenders at this point. So I think it's time to give the Shaman away. Oh, in fact, you could have the Berserker. Because this army really wants to be aggressive, except for you. You don't. We now have 3 armies in production. We have another Berserker on the way. We can just chill here until we're ready for you. And we have a warrior up here in Morakthan. Morakthan is really darn secure. Do building some roads. Borak produced a market. And can also expand. I think it is time for you to get probably another farm. And you definitely need a tavern. So we'll go ahead and grab that. Right, and then you produced your warrior. So how about we get a fury? I feel like we need a few more of those. Marakthon got a warrior. I think the only thing you can build that is of use to me are warriors, so go ahead and do that. Hero leveled up. This is Volcarin. Fan the flames. Inflict guaranteed burning for 3 turns to targets with at least 1 stack of burning. And Howwooth Stone Throw have been collected. Do you have any good stuff that I may want to pinch? Yes, you have the Frozen Orb, which does fire and ice damage. Ooh, accuracy. Ooh, magic damage. Ooh, flanking damage. Oh, you are being sent straight away. There are so many good items here. Wow. First things first, to my mage, that's you, hello. You get the Frozen Orb. You are now actually doing fire damage, which remember, when he does fire damage, also inflicts burning. And then you can have... No, you're not going to get the accurate crown, I don't think you need that. The Band of Flanking, I don't think you need either. Heart of the Demolisher, I don't think you need that. You can get the Albino Warg, I mean it looks cooler for a mage. And then Stalwart Amplifier, plus 20% magic damage. That one you definitely want. Siflix burning and frozen. They're only a 30% chance, so not a very high chance of doing it. Okay, then you... are honestly the most likely to flank. Because you run around and tend to get in behind people. Because of the way that I use you. So you'll lose some status resistance, but you already have 8 resist, so I think that's fine. And then we could double demolisher you. Or triple demolisher you. The accurate crown, you definitely want that for the accuracy with your bow. You have the healthy plate, which I think is points. Give you status resist. Status resistance might be useful, but I think I'm also going to give you the escapist signet. No, escapist signet is going to be most useful for... I'll get rid of that. The mage. No, escapist signet was for you. That was it. +1 status resist with bolstering, or you can just get the extra defense and hit points straight away. But this one stacks, so every time you get hit, kind of need you to have more base defense anyway. I might now steal those greaves and give them to you, because you're actually meant to be in the front line. Not confirmed that. Which we'll have to wait for a turn on. That's fine. And your attacks may as well be demolishing, why not? Your attacks can also be demolishing now that you don't have the Juggernaut boots. Station is sending an invasion again. Big whoop. I apparently missed one of these. This one. Provinces with the Forest Province feature grant +2 stability. Yeah. If I was going to do anything, I'd get another hero. But for the moment, I'm quite happy just saving that. Are there any spells we need to do? Yes, we need to do Reveler's Heart. Which gives us more morale, and more morale means more crit chance! Because, you know, I need that. Anyway, I think that this leaves us in a good spot to end this episode. So thanks everyone for watching, hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, be sure to hit that follow button so you get notifications when I'm live again in the future. If you really enjoyed this and would like to support the channel, please do consider subscribing. It does help the channel out, lets me do more of this kind of content. Or you can, of course, check out the Patreon at patreon.com/MordredViking. I do have a YouTube, as some of you may know, because you are probably watching on YouTube at youtube.com/MordredViking. If you've really enjoyed this, then please do consider subscribing on Twitch, or super chatting, as I've now discovered they're called, on the UpTubs. Everything is very much appreciated and helps me do this type of thing. Is there anything else I need to say? Yeah, Thursday, big day Thursday, because that is when Götterdämmerung is released for Heart of Iron, which I have been working on for the last year. And yeah, I will be playing through Belgium. I don't know exactly what time that's going to start, because I suspect we will probably go out and celebrate the fact we've released on Thursday. But I do plan to try to stream on Thursday. Hopefully. Mastani is streaming. Should we raid them? Yeah, may as well. I don't know how this works for YouTube. In fact, it doesn't. Bear with us, yup tubs. Yes. So head on over to Mastani. That was not what I meant to do. What I meant to do was that. Did that work? That may not work in Restream. Things we learn. Do I have my own stream open anywhere? Do. There we go. We're raiding Mastani, so head on over there, say hello from Mordred Viking. I'd love to see his chat lit up by the Viking Raid, which you can do by copying and pasting Viking Raid just like this. Or if you're a subscriber, you can bring in the longships just like this. Anyway, that is it for me. Thanks everyone for watching. I will see you all next time, probably Thursday, if not then, next weekend. But until then, thanks everyone. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Much more sport. Yeah. Friends.